What's happening? What's happening with it? Yeah, y'all already know what it is. You tuned in to another episode of Everything Boxing. There you go, talking that boxing again. Yeah, y'all know we finna cook today. If y'all can do me a favor, come in and hit the like button for me, and then jump in the comments and let me know you're in the building. We got my man Starvinsky in the building. What's happening with it? A Kilo Netter, what's happening with it? Jay West, Todd Swindle. Yeah, what's happening with y'all? Dead Game Boxing, what's happening with it? Yes, sir. We definitely gonna cook. We definitely finna get it in. Yeah. We got my man Hunted Hustle. What's happening with it? The Drew Kid, what it do? He say one time. Opulent LD TV, what's happening with it? Ruffer Simmons, what it do? Big old Mega Red in the building, what's happening with it? Yeah, and like I said, y'all make sure that y'all smash the like button as you coming in and Elevated Conscious, what it do? Chris in the building. Yeah. We definitely gonna get to it. You know what I'm saying? Definitely got a lot of cooking to do. Dallas King 79. What's happening with it? Yeah. It's going down. You know what I'm talking about? It's really going down. Yeah, y'all know the news. Y'all see what's happening. You know what I'm saying? The return of that with the shag. The return of that with the shag. I can't say what I want to say because, you know, they gonna go ahead and black my video and do all of that. They've been messing with my channel. So if y'all can support me, you know, hit the Cash App because they've been really messing with my channel lately. And I don't know what's going on, y'all. But I gotta watch everything I say. Cassandra Mason is in the building, the queen. She say square Mr. ETB. Salute to the chat. Damn, I accidentally hit the dislike button. I took it back. You gonna do me like that, Cassandra? Salute to the queen, Cassandra. Al Simmons, what's happening with it? Well, I hear what you say, Al, but ain't neither one of them been active. You feel me? So on the active level, they on the same level. So I don't think that's gonna be a factor. See how the boxing talk, what's happening with it? Mr. P, what it do? Yeah, me too. And like I said, y'all smash the like button as you come in the building. Remember, the like button is free. And my man Starvinsky off in that Cash App, man, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you for supporting the channel. And like I said, if y'all want to support the channel, help me reach the donation goal, you know, the Cash App is right there. They've really been messing with my channel lately, blocking a lot of my stuff, taking money away and all of that. So, you know, if y'all can, you know, want to support the channel, just, you know, donate to the Cash App. My man, Smooth Groove Boxing, straight from that Oak Cliff. You know what I'm saying? Real Oak Cliff OG in the building. What's happening with it? Yeah, hey, Wavy, what it do? Yes, sir. Dank Father. Yeah, not me. This a fight that you know what I'm talking about. This a fight that I've been wanting to see for years. You know what I'm talking about? Let's get it while they still up there in they shit. EJ in his prime. I can't really say that. I can't even really say that Keith Thurman ain't in his prime. He just ain't active like that. But you know, hey, you feel me? Keith Thurman looked good his last fight. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Keith Thurman looked good his last fight against Mario Barrios. Shit, he won every round. Now, did he knock out Mario Barrios? No. But a lot of people like to compare that with the, Tank getting Mario Barrios out there. But if you go back and watch the Gervonta Davis fight, Tank really stopped him with a body shot. And Mario Barrios started fading. He started fading on the back end of that fight. And why was he fading? Well, if you know, like I know, he was fading. And like I said, when I say this takes nothing away from Gervonta Davis, because Tank, he got power like that. You heard Errol Spence say the man got power enough to where if he catch anybody, he gonna sleep you 147 or not. But Mario Barrios was drained at that way. That's why he faded. He faded down the stretch. Like I said, I know people that was in the gym watching Mario Barrios trying to make 147, and they said that man almost killed himself. A lot of y'all never gonna understand how much that takes out of you when you damn near got to kill yourself to make weight. And then you at that point to where you can't even rehydrate healthy. That was the point that Mario Barrios was at. That's why he faded down the stretch. He looked good early on in the fight, and then he started fading down the stretch. But at 147 pounds, Mario Barrios was much bigger, much stronger, but he still got whooped. Keith Thurman still whooped him every round. You know what I'm saying? And as far as Keith Thurman not stopping Mario Barrios, Keith Thurman ain't been a knockout artist since early on. You dig what I'm saying? He ain't been a knockout artist since early on at 147. Last time Keith stopped somebody at 147 is what? Shit, 2014 or something? You feel me? 2014? So everybody like, oh man, he couldn't even stop Mario Barrios. He ain't no knockout artist no more. He ain't stopped Josecito Lopez. He ain't stopped Manny Pacquiao. But I tell you, if you ask all of them, he heard all of them. Manny Pacquiao said that's the hardest he ever been cracked. Well, one of the hardest, because it couldn't be the hardest, because we seen what Marquez did to him. He don't even remember that shit to this day. But Keith Thurman, he could box. You dig what I'm saying? He could box. So, people need to stop saying, oh, man, he didn't even stop Mario Barrios. He ain't stopped most of the people he been in the ring with, but he beat them and he outboxed them just like he did Mario Barrios. And my man, Smooth Groove, off in that Cash App, man. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate y'all a lot, man, for supporting the channel. Like I said, man, they stopping my money. They doing all type of stuff on YouTube. So I appreciate y'all. Hold on. Yeah, so my bad, y'all. And then my man, Nicola Browning, man. I hope you know what I'm saying. I said your government name, but I appreciate you, man, coming through supporting in that Cash App. You know what I'm talking about? Ray Jackson, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? Mr. Twitter, Ray Jackson in the building. I see you in the building. We got my man Dank Father. We got my man JV in the building. My man Speaks. TX Bulldog, man, in that super chat, man. I appreciate you. He says, is that true? Once again, EJ fighting better, Comp. Oh, man, always. And there we go. You know what I'm saying? My man, Money Brown TV, Big Money Brown TV in the building. Let me know if you want the link, Money. Let me know if you want the link. My man KG off in the building. He said December 14th, 2013. That's the last time that Keith Thurman got a stoppage. Proves my point. So look who Keith Thurman done fought since then. And we just go name some of the opponents. Sean Porter, Danny Garcia, Luis Colasso, Josecito Lopez, Manny Pacquiao, and we could go on and on. All the fighters that he didn't fought since December the 14th, 2013, his last knockout. So we can't act like just because he didn't stop Mario Barrios, that don't mean he ain't put a whooping on that boy. Just, he ain't a knockout artist no more. Keith Thurman reminds me of Demetrius Andrade a lot. Because they're both front runners. They both are real dangerous in the first 4 or 5 rounds. But if they're not going to stop you or hurt you badly in the first 5 rounds, well, they going 12, you going 12 with them. You still ain't beating them, but you're going 12. But we're going to talk about, my man EJ, that in with the shag. We're going to talk about him and Keith Thurman in a little bit. But it's hard to knock guys out when you get to that top level. You dig what I'm saying? And so, Keith Thurman's not a knockout artist. Gervonta Davis is a knockout artist. Keith Thurman won basically every round against Mario Barrios. Tank lost a lot of rounds, but Tank got him up out of there. Styles make fights. Y'all got to cut it out with this, oh, man, Keith Thurman, he ain't knocked out Mario Barrios. Man, who cares? He's not a knockout artist. That's just like saying, Manny Pacquiao fought such and such and such and such and such and such and stopped him, but Mayweather didn't knock him out. Well, Mayweather still beat him. Different styles. Jose Sanchez, what it do? I see you in the building. Big Block, what's happening with it? Light Skin Business. Charles Granger. A Wavy, Mr. P, Seattle Boxing Talk, the Drew Kid. He said Spence gonna lose like the Cowboys on Sunday. Well, the Cowboys gonna lose, but I bet you wouldn't put your money on Spence losing. So you're just running your mouth. That's what you're doing. You're just running your mouth. I know that'll be happy for you to see. That'll probably make your year. Rail Johnson 401. I'm gonna tell you like this, right? If you a boxing fan and you hate Errol Spence, and I'm gonna give let me shoot my brother Money the link. But if you a boxing fan and you hate Errol Spence, you just I'm gonna pull what Blue Blood say. You're self-hating. If you a boxing fan and you hate Errol Spence, you just self-hating. You probably don't like yourself. You know what I'm saying? You probably just one of them hating ass dudes in real life. You a hating ass dude in real life if you don't like Errol Spence, and I'm gonna tell you why. It ain't nothing not to like Errol Spence for. He fight all the best competition. That's what the fans want to see, right? He always picked the best fighters to fight. He ain't never ducked nobody. You feel me? And he put on in the ring every time he get in the ring. And he ain't never in a boring fight. He don't hate on nobody. What's not to like about him? You feel what I'm saying? That's just like not liking Wilder. You feel what I'm saying? But some of y'all, like I said, some of y'all just weird. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just jealous. It's kind of like Camp Crawford, Team Crawford. I made a video a long time ago, a couple years back, right? And in the video, I talked about how Terrence Crawford was very jealous of Errol Spence. When Errol Spence got that chain that he got, when he got that, you know the chain I'm talking about, that big joint he got on, right? And they were sitting around, and I know this. I know this because I know people that know them and that hang out with them. They were sitting around, talking bad about EJ. He think he this and he gonna go buy that chain and this and that, right? Talking about the man because he bought the chain or whatever, right? Just on some straight hating stuff. And Money Brown, remember, I called Money Brown and I was telling him about the story behind the scenes, right? And I said, man, Money, that man is jealous of Errol Spence. He's jealous. I said, because he see EJ shining, doing shit that he want to do. And I'm not saying that he couldn't do it, doing things that he want to do at that point. This is just a few years ago. This is years ago. Whenever EJ got that big joint, that big chain, right, with the with the man down, and I said he just hating, bro. I said it's just like he like that kid that's grounded, that's looking out the window, right, peeping out the blinds, right, looking at all the other kids play and all of that, but he can't go outside and play. So next thing you know, when Crawford really started getting that bag, what he do? He go get him a chain. He go get iced up and get the shiny. Proves my point. But enough about him, you know what I'm saying? Dwayne Freeman, what's happening with it? What it do, Dwayne? Did you go to the fight this weekend? I know that was right there in your, right there in your neck of the woods. Did you go to the fight? Dan's father said he seen someone say he ducked Miguel Cotto. Bro, I've heard worse. I mean, these boxing fans are some of the silliest dudes you'll find ever anywhere. He said he didn't make it. Okay. Let me see what we got. We got my man Tony in the Cash App. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. But yeah, man. What's happening with it? Big money in the building.
What's going down, buddy? What's going down? How you feeling?
Oh man, I'm good, man. We finally got some action. You know what I'm talking about? Finally got some action, man. And my man, Dr. Mark Stearns in the building. And y'all go sub to my man Flawless Mentality and BE hosted by Dr. Mark Stearns. He over there dropping real knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Oh, a real OG from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Dropping real knowledge. Tay D, what's happening with it? Johnny Q, I see you. Big John Kramer, you know what I'm saying? Big John Kramer with the kilo on his neck. And I ain't talking about no dope. What's happening with it though, money?
Can't call it, bro. Chilling. Seen the news, man. You know, we're just trying to see, how realistic it is.
Yeah. You know, I like the sound of it. You know what I'm saying? I like the sound of it. You know?
Yeah, nothing wrong with it. I'm gonna be in the building for that one, bro.
But see, people, what we've been telling people, right? What you've been telling people for a long time is over at the PBC, you got a few guys that make moves, right, and run things, right? They run things. Errol Spence is one of them. You know what I'm talking about? So Errol Spence has the pull to get what he want over there. So if he want to fight at 154, and he telling them I'm not fighting Keith Thurman unless it's at 154, and you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna go ahead and hold on to this strap. Well, if the money right, Keith Thurman don't have to do that. See, Keith Thurman is at the point in his career, he's already been WBC champion. He already bad now. Keith Thurman ain't really worried about no WBC strap at the end of the day because he already had it. You know what I'm saying? So for the right amount of money, hey, we can talk. But we're gonna talk about that in a little bit, man. Y'all smash the like button if y'all can. You know what I'm saying? Well, y'all can.
Nah, right. My hands fucked up and I smashed the like button.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Money smashing the like button on multiple phones. So there ain't no reason why y'all can't smash the like button, at least one time for your boy. Sean Clark said, I think Thurman only want the fight for a bag anyway. Ain't shit. That's he want the fight. I mean, I'm pretty sure if they was offering him pennies to fight Errol Spence, he wouldn't want the fight, but makes sense. But let's talk about Tank, man. Let's talk about matter of fact, while we on Errol Spence, before we even get to Tank, let's talk about Anthony Joshua. Aisha, what's going on with it, Queen? Salute to you. Let's talk about Anthony Joshua real quick. A lot of people don't like Anthony Joshua. I've always said I like Anthony Joshua. I rock with AJ. I don't like how he, moves when it came to Wilder. that shit really put a sour taste in my mouth. But other than that, I like Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying? We seen him throw a temper tantrum because he was so frustrated he lost his last fight. But it is what it is. But Anthony Joshua, right, will be training with Derrick James, Errol Spence, Jermell Charlo. Yeah, Anthony Joshua has chose Derrick James to go over there and train with. You feel what I'm saying? Me too, Aisha. I'm supporting Anthony Joshua, right? I'm supporting him with whoever he fight unless it's Wilder. I was supporting him against Usyk. I just thought he was going to lose. Right. I just was being realistic. But I like Anthony Joshua. But, man, he training with Derrick James. And from what I hear, right, even what's his name? His last trainer, Robert Garcia, said that Anthony Joshua, he soaks information up like a sponge. But the only problem with Anthony Joshua, he says that Anthony Joshua is used to basically being the superstar in the camp, and he make the rules. He come and train when he want to train. If he feel like he need an off day, he gonna take an off day. So he goes at his own pace. And so Robert Garcia says he needs to be in the environment with other great fighters that he see, right? Like within Robert Garcia camp that he sees that's working nonstop, and he needs a militant trainer that's gonna not let him take time off, not let him fight at his pace, because he says that Anthony Joshua can get lazy in training sometimes. So with Derrick James, I think that Derrick James is the perfect trainer for him. Derrick James, he focuses on punch placement, accuracy, power, and all of that. And I think with Derrick James, right, you got Anthony Joshua. He's not that old. I think Derrick James and training over there with Errol Spence and Jermell Charlo, he gonna get a whole nother mentality about him. Plus, I know Robert Garcia is a great trainer. Don't get me wrong, but he in the gym with people that don't look like him. You know what I'm saying? He can't relate to them dudes. You over there, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, this had nothing to do with my Hispanic people and everything, but Anthony Joshua, he can't relate to them. Real talk, they probably over there speaking Spanish and he don't know what the fuck they saying and they laughing and shit. And he probably, a lot of times, he probably felt,
out of place.
Out of place, yeah. He probably felt out of place. And like I said, this has nothing to do against the Mexican people. But it's just like if you get a Mexican fighter that don't know how to speak English and you put him in a camp with nothing but brothers, he probably gonna feel out of place. You see what I'm saying? And I think this is just a better look for Anthony Joshua. And hey, the heavyweight division better watch out. Because once Anthony Joshua, he gets that, that killer mentality, right? And gets his confidence back up while continuing to learn with Derrick James, hey, it's going to be dangerous for everybody in the heavyweight division. Everybody. So I like it, man. It's a great look, man. My man, Ultraman, man, salute, man. I appreciate you. He said, ETB and money, the grind is real. Salute, brothers, man. I appreciate y'all. And hit my like button. Smash the like button. If y'all just coming in the building, whoever in the building, smash the like button. Money, man. Go ahead and cook on this Anthony Joshua. He gonna be in the camp, man. Derrick James. It's official.
Oh, yeah, I'm liking it. And you took the words right out of my mouth, bro. And I feel like this over in the UK, bro. I'm just gonna be real. Motherfuckers laughed at AJ when he said he grew up listening to Nicky Barnes and BMF and shit like that, and that's how he relate, right? There's some tough spots over in the UK, bro, where them dudes grow up. And he couldn't relate. Like,
money, you outside?
Nah.
You got a lot of, like, I don't know, wind. Sound like wind or some feedback.
Oh, no, that's that fucking fan. Hold on.
Oh, it's a fan. Okay.
Hold on. Try to block this shit. Rita! Kiwan! My bad, bro. Is it still fucking up right now?
No, you good. You good.
All right, so when we looking at the situation, keep on turn that fan that way. When we looking at the situation with him, bro, like you gotta think about it. And I'm not saying that he ain't a good dude or things of that nature, but you know he had to put on that goddamn he had to put that face on, bro, to where he had to be a different person over there with them with over in the UK every time, every fucking day. He can't really be himself. So now you bring it to us around the environment of what he's used to, right? And you know things get different because when you over in the camp and like you just said, you the biggest star in that motherfucker and shit like that. You get lazy. I ain't gonna say lazy because you know you got other people that don't. But looking at Anthony Joshua being the heavyweight, the shit that he was doing, winning, to where you knocking motherfuckers out, things of that nature. If they can't push you to get there, you will get lazy, right? And we already know how it goes when you sleep in those silk sheets. And we know Anthony Joshua, the money that he was pulling in, right? The shit that he was doing over in the UK. The motherfucker was a bigger star than Floyd Mayweather over there. Floyd Mayweather came over, them people looking at Floyd like they ain't give a fuck about him, right? They cared about Anthony Joshua, right? So now you bring him over here with Errol Spence, Derrick James, Trollo, around the environment that he's going to be able to relate to. Um, them boys got money, they flossing, right? So he can get that shit off because AJ got some toys over in the UK. AJ got some paper, right? So he can do that shit, but at the same time, the grind mentality of working, bro. The grind mentality of working and certain the shit that you don't do over in the UK that you want to do over in America, especially with Derrick James, because it's all mental with Anthony Joshua. It's all mental with him. Like when he said, "I'm not a 12 round fighter," you know that's mental, bro. And we know Derrick James bring a different element to your whatever you're doing. He bring a different element to where he go switch your ass up. Like he say, Jamel Charlo want to fucking knockout punch at first. He was a boxer. He had it in him, but he was a boxer. Derrick James broke his ass down, built him back up. He gonna do the same thing with Anthony Joshua. The best thing about the heavyweight division is you ain't gotta be undefeated at that motherfucker, right? And being Anthony Joshua, being the star power that you got, it's like Canelo. Canelo lose, but that motherfucker still got a star power. Anthony Joshua lose, he still got that star power because he's AJ and they go come for that motherfucker regardless. So when you looking at AJ and you looking at him getting with a Derrick James and being around Errol Spence and shit like that, it's just gonna add another element to his game, bro, to where he can sit down, he can relate, he can lie, but he can still make his ass hungry and want to be better than what the fuck he was, you know. And this might be the best Anthony Joshua that we ever see. This might be the best Anthony Joshua that we ever see. And like he said, he gonna be dangerous for everybody, including my dog Wilder, because Anthony Joshua can fight and he can punch, right? We seen everybody at the heavyweight division get put down on the canvas, including Big Wilder, right? So we know in the heavyweight division, it's the epitome of all it takes is one punch. And AJ got that type of shit. So, you know, it's just him just getting around and he want to be a world champion again. So that's one thing. He hungry, right? He want to be world champion again. He just need that motherfucker just go push him like a Derrick James. Because Derrick James, like you say, I'm not your friend, man. I'm not here to be your friend. I'm not here to tell you what you do right. I'm here to tell you what you do wrong. You say, motherfuckers to the ring and they praise these fighters on everything they do right. No, I'm not looking at what you do right. I'm here to look at everything you do wrong. That way, once you get into the ring, right, we can fix that shit. So I think Derrick James is the fucking the standard of a trainer that Anthony Joshua need. You feel me? So you're gonna be able to relate to him. He ain't just gonna be talking, he's gonna be doing the work with you, right? So it ain't like he just running his mouth. And you know, he ain't there to be like friendly with you at the same time. And he gonna push your ass and he gonna demand greatness from Anthony Joshua. It ain't that, oh, you go give it to me. He's gonna demand it, bro. And one thing I do like about another thing Derrick James do, he don't go in that motherfucker and tell you, oh well, you should fight this fighter, you should fight that. Like you say, this is your career, man. Whoever you fight, I'm here to train you. That's not my business. I'm here to train. So if you're not fighting this guy, you're not fighting that guy, I'm not here to put no extra pressure on you or shit of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's gonna be a match made in heaven for him, bro. I think him coming to Texas, how big Texas is, go show him something different. You know what I'm saying? The music that he like, and like motherfuckers laughed at him though. Key, we seen it, motherfucker. Oh, he talking about being like the dude is fucking black at the end of the day, fam, and he loved being black. He loved that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I fuck with Anthony Joshua heavy. I always fuck with Anthony Joshua. I'm like you, Key. Only the thing that I knocked was the shit that they pulled on Wilder, and I know that was Eddie Hearn, Daddy, and Eddie Hearn doing that shit, right? So at the end of the day, he was making a big ass bag. He was the A side. He was doing this thing. And all we can do is respect it, but just don't try to fuck Wilder over like a sucker. But now I'm still a fan of Anthony Joshua. Continue to be a fan of him, and I'm pulling for him. If it ain't Wilder, like I actually said, if it ain't Wilder, then I wouldn't have knocked every motherfucker else out. Besides, I like Big Baby Anderson as well, but I'm a big time fan of Anthony Joshua and Big Shaw too. So I got my picks, but I wish him nothing but the best, man. And this gonna be like a match made in heaven for him, bro. So we will see a new Anthony Joshua. And like I said, this might be the best Anthony Joshua we've seen in his entire career.
Yeah, man. I like the move. Like I said, if he sticks with Derrick James and do it the Derrick James way, shoot, man, by like the second, third training camp, he gonna be dangerous for everybody. And people gotta understand, Anthony Joshua, he only 33 years old. That's still young, especially being a heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? Heavyweight is a lot different than these smaller weight classes. That's still young. Nick J says, "Is it confirmed?" Yeah, it is. He's going with Derrick James.
Oh, what, Nick J? You don't believe us? You need to hear from the white man, Nick J. If that's what this is, we tell you something. But if the white man said though, Nick J, you gonna believe him, but you gonna double question us though, right? Nigga, word in the motherfucker, you hear me? If the white man said though, you'll believe it. But when I tell you though, you gotta double check it. Man, shut your punk ass
up. Yeah.
No, DJ, I'm just talking, Queen. That's how this no, we got done like that, Nick. We got done like that. I love you, Queen. I'm just fucking around.
Oh man. So I like it, man. I like the move. It's dangerous for anybody. You know what I'm talking about? But like I said, y'all smash the like button. Smash the like button. It's free. And if you can, like I said, they've been messing with my channel. They've been stopping they've been doing a lot of stuff on this YouTube. So if you can help me reach the donation goal in the Cash App, you know what I'm saying, hit the Cash App. It's right there on the screen. But if not, like I said, just hit the like button. It's free. Best dad ever. What's happening with it? Now, let's go ahead and switch it. You know what I'm saying? Because take a stop. Gervonta Davis, he don't need to worry about none of these other fighters. These other fighters, they need to worry about Tank. We got the blueprint for Tank. Tank is the best fighter in the world. He's a superstar. And so what Leonard Ellerbe said, Leonard Ellerbe been telling us Tank was a superstar and Tank was the best fighter in the world for years. Now, still yet to be seen if he's the best fighter in the world, but we know one thing. Tank a star. Yeah, Gervonta Davis is a star. He done broke the record, y'all. He done broke the live gate in Capital One Arena. You know what I'm talking about? He broke you ain't missed. We ain't got on EJ yet. We ain't talked about EJ yet.
Hey, listen, that was a joke. I love EJ. That was a joke.
Yeah, he was just playing. That's it.
I was mocking somebody that did that shit to us. Every time they give us a little piece of information and we say it's the truth, they tell us we believe the white man before we believe them. So they know who they is. Them motherfuckers watching right now. But that was a joke, Nick. Love.
Yeah, we were just playing with you. But so Leonard Ellerbe always said Tank was a star. You know what I'm talking about? And Tank has showed that he's a star. He a real live star. 19,700 and some, you know what I'm saying? Almost 20,000 people that man's put in the building. Broke a new record in Capital One Arena. You know what I'm talking about? Broke the live gate record. He beat out the the Rolling Stones or somebody? You know what I'm talking about? Tank big. He showed, and he did it on his own. That's what's really big to me. He did it on his own, showed that he don't need Leonard Ellerbe and Floyd Mayweather talking for him. He was able to do what he did on his own. Now, did they help him get there? Yeah. But I think that Gervonta Davis, hey, man, he picked the right time to take the shackles off. He picked the right time in his career to take the shackles off and chunk the deuce to Leonard Ellerbe, TMT, Floyd Mayweather in there. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people was looking and they like, man, is Tank gonna be able to do this thing by himself? What Tank Davis gonna look like without a Leonard Ellerbe speaking for him? What is he gonna look like without Floyd Mayweather's backing? And I've been telling people for the longest time that other than Leonard Ellaby, Tank didn't have no help. Because if you look at Floyd's Instagram, you look at Floyd's social media accounts, he ain't never posted a Gervonta Davis fight. The week of the fight, he posted girl collection. He posted himself going on, different trips and things. So Floyd, he ain't, what I'm saying? He ain't never really helped out Tank for a long time. You know what I'm saying? For a long, long time, he wasn't really helping out Gervonta Davis. You feel me? And then when he did speak in the press conferences for Gervonta Davis, he wasn't speaking about Tank. He wasn't helping out Tank. He was speaking upon himself. He was, hyping himself up, telling you what he did in his career, in the business investments that he made in his career. So, Tank and Leonard Ellaby, they've been doing it for a long time by themselves. Now he showed he didn't need Leonard. But the good thing about Leonard Ellaby, right, and that's why you can tell that Leonard Ellaby, he's genuine. Floyd is all about himself. Leonard Ellaby is a different type of person, right? And I think that Gervonta Davis would have stayed with TMT if it wasn't for Floyd being there. He ain't really like Floyd, but he got love for Leonard, and Leonard Ellaby got a lot of love for Tank. If you see, Leonard Ellaby was right there in the front row. Leonard Ellaby was the happiest man on earth when Gervonta Davis knocked out Hector Garcia. He was right there, front row with his mink on. You know what I'm saying? He was one of the first people that took to Twitter and that was congratulating Tank. So, salute to Leonard. You ain't see Floyd Mayweather congratulating. You ain't see Floyd Mayweather say a word. But because Floyd was never for Tank. You know what I'm saying? He was just looking at Tank as a bad. Leonard Ellaby was, he was genuine with his support. That's why he was always saying, Tank is this and Tank is that. Leonard Ellaby really believed that, and he still do. But Tank, man, he showed out, showed he a star, and a lot of people saying that him and Ryan Garcia might break records. Hey, it's leading that way. It's getting there. One thing that Ryan Garcia can do, he gonna get eyes put on that fight. Because Ryan Garcia, he gonna talk that shit. And we already know Tank Davis, we know what he gonna do on his own. Ryan Garcia this fight finna be big. This fight is finna be big. And I'll tell people right now, I don't know what the Gervonta Davis and Hector Garcia fight did as far as pay-per-view numbers. We know it broke, all the records in the arena, live gate and all that, but I don't know what it did yet as far as pay-per-view numbers. But I'm gonna let y'all know, Ryan Garcia and Tank, this gonna be the first fight in a long, long time we gonna see break 1 million pay-per-view buys. And remember, I said that. Money, man, Tank a star. What you got on there?
I've been trying to tell y'all guys this shit.
And my man, Jose Sanchez, I appreciate you, man.
Hold on,
that refresher. I appreciate you, man. Go ahead, Money. My bad.
Hold on 1 second, kid. Hold on.
Okay. And Jose back again, say he checking to make sure the super chat works. Everybody put $1 in the super chat to refresh the super chat. Everybody drop $1 in the super chat and refresh the super chat. My man OTB, what's happening with him? Swat Jones said, he said Tank and crossed over stardom and will become a culture icon. Hey, all Tank got to do now, continue to do what he doing, right? But he got to continue to win. That's all you got to do. Continue to win. He already didn't, you know what I'm saying? He's already there. He already there to where people are wanting to see Tank and they don't even be knowing his opponent. When you selling out arenas by yourself, right? When people don't even know your opponent, you on that level. You're on that level. But see, when you get on that level, it's very hard to stay on that level because although, like I said, shout out to Gervonta Davis. Nothing bad to say about it. But now it's going to get very hard for him to, continue to stay on that level because heavy is the head that wears the crown. He got the crown right now as far as the superstardom, right? Everybody want to see him. But once you get to that level, now, and he's promised us, he ain't fighting nothing but dogs. Y'all can say what y'all want to say about Ryan Garcia, but Ryan Garcia is dangerous. We talked about that yesterday. He ain't fighting nothing but dogs from this day on.
I'm back.
So the competition is going to get harder and harder for Gervonta Davis. So with that being said, he already at that level. Now he got to stay on that level and he got to continue to win. I don't give a damn how he wins. But if he do that, after this Ryan Garcia, if he knocks out Ryan Garcia, he's going to be past Wilder, past Errol Spence, and I'm talking about superstar. He's going to be the face of boxing. He's going to be the face of boxing because we saying a lot of, money might tell you Canelo, but Canelo, people getting sick of Canelo. People getting sick of Canelo not fighting the guys that we want to see him fight.
So you see my new video I just put out.
Nah. So Tank is right there. He right there to take the spot. If y'all think it's, or for whoever that think it's Canelo or feel that way, people got different opinions. But let me get through these super chats, and then I'm gonna let my man Ultraman in the super chat. Appreciate you, man, with that $1 refresher. My man Omega Red, he said now refresh the Cash App. Real talk, because they taking that. And when y'all, I appreciate y'all giving it to the super chat, but YouTube taking that. But my man Sean Clark, I appreciate you with the cash he said I hit the Cash App too, y'all. Yeah, man, I appreciate you, my man Sean Clark. Always showing love and support. Roxanne in the building with the super chat. My man Speaks in the building with the refresher. And the Queen Cassandra Mason been here since day one. She said, I think it's working. And then my man, the Queen Aisha, the Queen Aisha's in the building with the super chat refresher. I appreciate you. And my man, Mr. Wow, the singing OG. And man, KQ, man, hell of a video you put out. On that Meek Mill, Gary Russell situation. And, sellout ass, coon ass, bald head ass Fred Hawthorne. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, hell of a video you put out. KQ, and I appreciate you coming through showing support. And Nick J says, let me pass it to Money, but Nick J says, he did a great job, but I'm going to give Philly and Boots a little credit too. They were in the building. He said they were in the building. That was a stacked card from top to bottom. Tank is the star, no doubt. Yeah, definitely. Money, go ahead and take the mic.
No doubt. But yeah, when it comes to Tank and what he did that night, bro, like you said, Leonard most definitely did his part when he came to make a Tank a star, right? I feel you, Nick J, when you say Philly was in the building, they brought Bruce brought out a crowd, but when it was in the DMV area like that, I knew they was gonna come like that. They had everybody on the card had some type of little fan base. I will say that. That's what made that card so good. From Jerron Bruce Ennis to Speedy Rashidi to Demetrius Andrade, everybody had a little fan base that liked him, that brought him out. Then you had the DC boys on the card, so everything played a part. But that's how you stack a pay-per-view card when you want to do great numbers. Now, Tank knocking out Hector Garcia, big time statement. Like you say, can it still show you that he is going to that level of superstardom, bro. He got that it factor of who he is, and with this Ryan Garcia fight. And I've been saying this even when Earl and Bud was for the fight. I say Tank and Ryan can outsell Earl and Bud because there's so much shit you can do with it, bro. And then you're looking at Ryan Garcia, he's on the side of Jake Paul. You know what I'm saying? It's him and Jake Paul trolling Gervonta Tank Davis. So that's another element of motherfucking of another crowd that's outside that shit. So they young, bro. Right? Anytime you got something that's that can touch the youth, for whether it's the rap game, boxing, sports, whatever it is, everything be a young man game, bro. So when you can touch the youth like that want to see the shit, like I say, man, you have people calling that don't even watch fucking boxing asking about Tank. You got um Lil Baby, the rapper, hitting hard like Gervonta Tank Davis, right? It make them up like, damn, who is Tank Davis? My little cousin. Like, hey, bro, Tank fight. Or I ain't never seen him fight, but I want to see him fight now, right? Or I heard Lil Baby say he hard it's like it's a different element that they bring to the table, bro. Then Errol Spence and Bud, they're my guys, but Tank and Ryan, they young and they got a different fan base. They got a different fan base now. Tank, like you say, he have to stay at this level, and I think he want to stay at this level. I think he do. I think that's why he was pissed off at Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I heard what's going on out there. I heard what people saying. Yeah, I got the money, but I want to fight these motherfuckers. I want to get in the ring with them. I want that big stage, right? And then Floyd contradict himself so much. Oh, Tank go break my records, right? Tank gets the one, but you don't want to put him in there with the fights to break your records. Then you go do interviews talking about, oh, I gave this boy 20 years. I never said there's another fighter that's better than me, ever, ever. Nobody go break my record. So it's like, is you doing this shit by design? You know what I'm saying? So I like it. Like I said in my last video, bro. I feel like this. I think Floyd want that man to fail to fucking Ryan Garcia, so he can have a I told you so moment. But if Tank go out there and knock Ryan Garcia out, bro, like you said, Keith, let's go catapult him to superstardom. It's going to catapult him to superstar because there's going to be so many eyeballs on this fight. There's gonna be so many fucking eyeballs on this fight from each and every level, bro. To where it's going like, especially if you do it in spectacular fashion, bro. Right? So if you go out there and knock out Ryan Garcia, bro, and in spectacular fashion, bro, Tank stardom is gonna shoot up, bro. And he become, like I said in my video, he either become the face of boxing or he going towards becoming the face of boxing as long as he stay there on that level and stay focused. And I think Tank is so fucking focused right now, fam. We saw him at training camp, the work he was putting in, the way he talking. Fit be 29, you know what I'm saying? Telling like keeping his team around him, bro. And then he's so fucking humble and gracious, bro. See, this what Tank don't get enough credit for. Tank will sit there and sign autographs for everybody. He'll talk to everybody. He'll take pictures with everybody. People don't like the way the kid talk, but I like he talk fine to me. When I heard him talk, you know what I'm saying? I understand everything he say. It ain't like he off topic, but he just him not trying to beat shit up, bro. So he don't go out there, oh, I knock this motherfucking ass out unless you talk shit to him and then he'll talk shit back. But other than that, he going to check on you. He'll kiss you on the forehead. Thank you, man. Thank you for the opportunity. Right? So it's like I respect him on all type of levels, bro. But yeah, he's gonna have to stay there. Like beat Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, T.O. Somebody got to just keep them names up there, bro. You got to keep them names up there. So, like I said, it's a hell of an event that he put on. It was a great fucking success without Floyd Mayweather, right? So, let's just see if he's still on that level, bro. But he most definitely heading towards superstardom. And you just got to get the kid his props. Keep the weight down. Keep remember when Errol came and saw him in a Rolly fight. They talked about that shit being more professional. And if you listen to him, they said, yeah. Earl say, I see you keeping that weight down, boy. He say, yeah, you too. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? They're taking their career more serious, bro, and they know what they want. They know what they want. And another thing, Keith, Tank didn't get caught up in trying to beat Floyd Mayweather. He ain't pulled no Adrian Bronner. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to be Gervonta. Yeah, he didn't get caught up. Oh, I want to be Floyd. No, I want to be me, bro. He even said, my style ain't nowhere near Floyd, right? Mm-hmm. Nowhere near him. So it's like he understand who he is as a man and what he want, bro. And that's the number one thing you got to understand. You always got to be you, bro. Be you. He ain't let Floyd make him get rid of his team. You know what I'm saying? It was like if Floyd was heading towards that way, oh man, you don't need to train there. You know, so it's just like I like that about the kid, man. He got his own way of thinking, his own mind. He didn't get caught up in all the hype. You feel me? Like Ellie said back, oh, they said you're gonna be Floyd Mayweather. He like, listen, man, I ain't worried about all that, bro. I'm just worried about going out here doing what I'm doing. You feel me? So when you're young, you able to get your mind manipulated into that shit. But as you grow, you got to grow out of that shit. You got to understand what this game is, and you got to roll with the punches, and you got to make sure you're being smart, and just, you know, stay humble to yourself, bro. And that's one thing that kid don't get enough credit for, staying humble to himself and, you know, being gracious, bro. So we'll see how everything go after this, but he damn sure on the right path right now. You got to give him credit for that.
And I think that Ryan Garcia is the perfect dance partner because Ryan Garcia, he gonna keep the storyline going. He gonna go on Twitter and he gonna continue to say things on Twitter. Cause Ryan Garcia, man, if he ain't got nothing else, he got it. He know how to sell. You know what I'm saying? He know how to basically keep the storyline going. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't even seen how the build up to this fight yet. Y'all ain't even seen nothing yet. Watch what Ryan Garcia started doing on Twitter and all of that. But that's great because it's gonna have people talking about it. It's gonna have us putting out stories, and that's what we want.
Yeah. And Keith, this where like when people are like, oh, Ryan just an Instagram follower, a fighter, this, that, but this the fight where his stardom, where his social media little status, this gonna be the fight where that shit show up. You know what I'm saying? When you put him in the ring with somebody like a Gervonta Davis, and they going back and forth, and it's the youth because they can relate to the youth and they can relate to somebody. Oh, you fighting this person? Now all them motherfuckers, whoever pull it from Ryan, they gonna show up, bro. So man, this shit gonna be something special. It is gonna be something special, and that shit gonna be fireworks, bro. And the fight gonna live up to the hype. Watch.
Jay Grant, don't let these people, you know what I'm saying, fool you into with them narratives that Ryan Garcia ain't signing the contract, bro. Don't listen to none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way that this fight, you know what I'm saying, if this fight is in the bag like they said it is, and ain't no way that Ryan Garcia gonna pull out and not sign the contract.
Exactly, bro.
It ain't. Because if he did that, his career pretty much would be over with. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Don't listen to that shit. Them just his stories.
Thanks.
You know,
Ryan said himself.
I appreciate y'all hitting the like button. Continue to hit the like button when you come in the building. Matthew Bishop, I appreciate you.
No doubt. Y'all show love to my brother, man. Show love to my brother, man. Smash the cash app. Smash the cash app. Fuck the super chat. We not goddamn these other dudes. Show love in the super chat, man. Rock out with your boy.
Latrice Bolden, I appreciate you for coming through, showing love in that super chat. I appreciate you. A1 Hoops on. What's happening with it?
My
what
brother,
it do, your age?
What's going on,
A1? Now, let's talk about what everybody want to hear. Let's talk about what everybody really want to talk about. Like I said, hit the like button, and we're gonna talk about what everybody want to talk about. EJ, Errol Spence, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. It looks like that, you know, Mike Carpenter and other people, you know, they reporting that Errol Spence, Keith Thurman, they working on finalizing the deal to fight at 154 pounds. 154. Yeah. The big fish. That nigga with the shag. Back in April. And before people get the shit on Errol Spence and Keith Thurman, just remember this is the fight that y'all was begging for before y'all was begging for Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. You feel me? Don't act like y'all got amnesia, right? This is the fight that people was begging for before y'all was begging for Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. Errol Spence is still in his prime. You know what I'm talking about? He probably better skill-wise than he was back then because he's had a chance to work on a lot more. Work with Derrick James more. You feel me? Also, Keith Thurman. A lot of people don't feel that Keith Thurman's still in his prime. I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? We don't know. We don't know if he's still in his prime because, I mean, he still look good to me when he in the ring. He don't look too much different. Like I said earlier on the show, if y'all was watching, people say, oh, well, he didn't knock out Mario Barrios. Well, he ain't had a knockout since 2013. But he outboxed everybody. It's a whole bunch of motherfuckers he ain't knocked out that he been in the ring with since 2013. But he outboxed everybody he been in the ring with. He outboxed Mario Barrios probably 11 rounds out of those 12. You know what I'm saying? The only fighter that Keith Thurman has ever lost to was Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao the only one that's ever beat Keith Thurman. Also,
in a split decision, Keith.
in a split decision by 1 round. And the only reason he lost to Manny Pacquiao, like I said in my video, is because he got knocked down. If that knockdown had never occurred, he would have beat Manny Pacquiao. So, and then, right? Also, let's go back to let's talk about Camp Crawford. Motherfucking Bernie, he had picked Keith Thurman to beat Errol Spence. Now that the fight is now, you know what I'm saying, going to be official, let's see if he keeps that same energy. Now at 154 pounds, right? I like this fight at 154 because this means that they came up with an agreement with Keith Thurman that Errol Spence probably going to be able to keep his WBC strap at 147 if he decides that that's what he wants to do. Meaning that he could get the Keith Thurman fight in, and if Bud Crawford, right, want to act like he got some nuts and step up to the plate, we might be able to get to see this Bud Crawford fight. Like I said, if Bud want to act like he got some nuts and step up to the plate, and we'll still be able to see it for undisputed. You see what I'm saying? That's what I like about this. Now, the 154, who does it favor? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I think 154 is a great weight for both fighters because Keith Thurman, he got to do a lot to make 147, especially that he's not so active. We already know that Errol Spence been talking about he wanted to move up to 154 for a long time. Maybe this is a fight where both men get to gauge how they feel at 154 pounds, right? And maybe both men decide that they're going to, you know, fuck it. We're going to go to 154. I think this is a better fight at 154 pounds. I really do. Because neither man got to kill themselves to make weight. Keith Thurman a little older than Errol Spence. So it's probably very hard for him to make 147 pounds. I think both of them can be at full strength and we could get to see the fight that we wanted to see 5 and 6 years ago. With both fighters at their best. From what I've been seeing, Keith Thurman been training for a long time. You know, Keith Thurman was training to fight in December. He was training to fight before that. So Keith Thurman, from what I've been seeing, like I said, he's been in shape for a long time. His weight is down. He's been in shape. So if everybody talking about, oh man, this gonna be an easy fight for EJ. If this is an easy fight for EJ, well, he's just showing that he on a whole nother level than the rest of the welterweight division. This ain't no easy fight. Ain't gonna be no easy fight. Now, I do see Errol Spence stopping Keith Thurman late in the fight. You know, I see him hurting Keith Thurman to the body, but we've seen Keith Thurman hurt to the body a lot. You know what I'm saying? But he's always able to recover and go on to win these fights. But with Errol Spence, I think he a different type of body puncher. I think when Errol Spence get him hurt to the body, he gonna finish him off to the head because he's not gonna he's different. When Errol Spence gets you hurt, you know what I'm saying? He like a motherfucking wolf that smell blood. He's going to attack you. He's gonna attack you, and he's not gonna let you off the hook. So when Errol Spence hurts Keith Thurman to the body, I don't see Keith Thurman being able to survive, right? An Errol Spence attack. I might be wrong, but this is the great thing about this fight because Keith Thurman can box. You know what I'm talking about? If you ask a lot of people that, you know, that really know boxing and there's Keith Thurman fans, they might tell you that Keith Thurman is the better boxer. You know what I'm saying? They might tell you that Keith Thurman is a better boxer. Shit, 6 years ago, you had a whole bunch of people telling you that Keith Thurman was going to beat Errol Spence. Like I said, we going to see. I've always had Errol 6 years ago, 5 years ago, I had Errol Spence beating Keith Thurman. I don't see the fight being any different than it would have been 6 or 5 years ago. And I'm not picking the fight any different. But I always thought this was going to be a hell of a fight. And this is a dangerous fight for Errol Spence. It's a dangerous fight for Keith Thurman because both of them gonna get ready. Now y'all looking at Keith Thurman like a lot of y'all looking at Keith Thurman like he's some type of motherfucking Rudy Poo. I guarantee you that Errol Spence ain't looking at him like he a Rudy Poo. You heard Terrence Crawford say that Keith Thurman, you know what I'm saying? He felt that Keith Thurman was the best welterweight besides himself. So this is a hell of a fight. And I'm excited. Hopefully, you know, they probably gonna have it in Dallas. This is going to probably be the biggest in sales. It's gonna be the biggest fight that Errol Spence has ever had. I think it's going to be bigger than the Mikey Garcia fight because Keith Thurman can sell. Keith Thurman gonna talk that shit. And like I said, people can pretend like that they don't want to see this shit. Once the hype for this fight start and the official announcement, y'all motherfuckers that acting like y'all don't want to see it, you're going to get in the motherfucking hot tub time machine and you're going to go right back to 2015, 2016, 2017, right? And forget all about the shit that you was talking about. Because both of these fighters is must-see TV. Real talk. I can't wait. And y'all smash the like button. Y'all smash the like button. And if you can, you know, donate to the Cash App to support the channel. Money, what you got? What you got?
Yeah, you hit shit right on the head, bro. It's like,
don't nobody give a fuck what you talking about, Dundada. Anyway, man.
They got history like a motherfucker, right? Earl and Keith got history, more history than Earl and Bud, right? Now, Earl go to 54, Bud fight over. That's it. It's a done deal, right? And I ain't mad at it. I don't give a fuck who got what to say about that shit. So, Keith Thurman coming in, and Errol Spence going to 154. He's starting his career at 154. And, you know, that's a hell of a fight at 54. Keith Thurman, like you say, Keith, he might want to go to 54 himself. So, going to 54 fight Keith Thurman, bro. Still a hell of a fight. Still a hell of a fight. The press conference going to be on fire. I think this going to be the most we've seen Errol Spence talk shit to somebody.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's going to be the most y'all going to see Errol Spence talk. It's not going to be like a little friendly shit. Keith Thurman go talk his shit, you know, because Keith Thurman, you know, he talk a lot of shit, but it got truth to it. It got truth to it. When he said, I'm the first to beat Danny and Sean, I was this, I had the Pacquiao fight, you was getting, you know, it got some truth to it. It's just the way he come off with it. It's like, it's corny arrogancy, but it's still arrogancy, right? So, you know, like I said, Keith, the people that trying to shit on it and talk about it and try to downplay Keith Thurman, shut the fuck up. Please shut the fuck up. Because the numbers gonna say different and the fight gonna say different. It's a competitive fight. At the end of the day, this is a competitive fight. This ain't no fucking Terrence Crawford versus no I've been sneezing. This is a competitive fight. Keith Thurman can fight his ass off, regardless of what any motherfucker say. The motherfucker can fight. You feel me? So once I get into that ring and that bell of thing, bro, it's gonna be another good one that Errol Spence can put on his resume. You know what I mean? A name that's gonna help you go into the Hall of Fame. Period. A name that's gonna help you go into the Hall of Fame. And you gonna make 8 figures with it. I seen somebody say he's not gonna make 8 figures fighting Keith Thurman. I will bet the money that he won't. Bet the money that he won't. You know what I'm saying? So when we looking at the situation, bro, I'm not mad at it. And we gotta respect Errol Spence for taking his career in his own hand and doing what Errol Spence want to do. You feel me? He tried to give us the big fight for boxing. He tried to go out there and do everything he had to do to make the fight happen with Terrence Bud Crawford. You know, did everything. He's the one that really took no guarantee. He's the one that stepped, you know what I'm saying, just the back end and everything he had to do to make the fight happen. He's the only one that was on front line for that shit. You feel me? So salute to him. And now he say, you know what? Fuck it. I'm done with 47. I'm going to do what I got to do at 54 to start my next journey at my next division, become a 2-division world champion. Right, Keith? These the same motherfuckers that say, oh, well, he only a champion in 1 division. Like, what are y'all talking about? He haven't done nothing else. And then, like you were just saying about Keith Thurman, they keep talking about, oh, you haven't knocked out nobody since then. So now, when you motherfuckers start only worrying about knockouts? Because Terrence Bud Crawford's on a 10-streak knockout. Like, y'all act like that's fucking history or some shit. Errol Spence was on 11 knockout streak. You got motherfuckers that's on the
against the same type of competition though.
fast, bro. You got motherfuckers that's on a 30 win knockout streak. But now it's just so special to y'all because it's Terrence Crawford that knocked out 10 people in a row. And y'all act like y'all ain't never seen motherfuckers get knocked out before. You feel me? Like, cut it out with all this weak word ass shit, bro. So right now, right, Errol can do what the fuck Errol Spence want to do. Right? He can do what the fuck Errol Spence want to do. So if y'all wanted the fight with Terrence Crawford, you motherfuckers should have told him to sign the fucking contract. And y'all let him get away with it. So now, you know, it's gonna be one fight against Keith Thurman. I mean, one hell of a fight against Keith Thurman, bro. Keon, I remember way back when you were saying that this fight should still take place and Errol Spence should take this fight because Keith Thurman deserved the fight, right? He's a hell of a fighter. Quit trying to write him off like he's a nobody. You understand? And now that he's back on the scene, bro, he's stepping up to the plate. We gotta respect it. He's back on the scene, stepping up to the plate, and we gotta respect it, bro. You know what I'm saying? T-Bills, ain't no motherfucking looking for us because they was, we right here. We ain't hard to find.
We right here, been right here. You know where we at. They know where we at.
Yeah, so I don't know what y'all be talking about, but don't shoot the messenger and all that corny ass shit. But we welcome all the smoke every day, every night. You know what I mean? We don't need all that little fake ass hiding. Or they not come on with that corny shit, bro. Niggas know where we at every day and every night, fam.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna hit I'm gonna hit up Travion Crawford because he said he was down. You know what I'm saying? He said he was down to come on. So we gonna get some straightening.
Right. Niggas always behind the scenes about they looking for somebody and all this shit. But niggas know exactly where we at. Day and motherfucking night. If niggas really want smoke. You feel me? We ain't with all that look. Oh, let's get together, congregate, and send a nigga a message that niggas ain't even looking at. Motherfucker stay sitting. Man, come find us right here where the fuck we at day and night, fam. Pull up on us. Come on, man. That corny ass shit.
My man Matthew Thomas says, PBC Showtime, bringing the heat. Let's get ready to rumble, man. I appreciate you coming through with the super chat, man. Right now, and Money, I hate to interrupt you, but I want to do something real quick because I want to make an announcement real quick. Tomorrow, right? Tomorrow, I'm going to have Brian Norman Jr. in the building. He been in the ring with Gervonta Davis. He been in the ring with Jerron Boots Ennis. He been in the ring with some of the best of the best. If y'all don't know who Brian Norman Jr. is. He will be fighting this weekend, making his debut on Top Rank. This weekend, he's gonna be on Top Rank making his debut, right? And I'm gonna have him on the show tomorrow, and we're gonna talk about a lot. So don't forget, we're gonna be on tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Central, and that's 2 p.m. Mountain Time, and that's 1 p.m. Pacific. So 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. on the East Coast. Like I said, 2 p.m. on Mountain Time, and then if you're in Cali on the West Coast, that's 1 p.m. So don't forget, tomorrow, Brian Norman Jr. is going to be in the building, and we're going to talk about a lot. And like I said, he fighting this weekend, so he got a lot of big things coming up. He going to be the next big superstar coming on Top Rank. Y'all better believe that. He finna wreck shit.
Big facts, big facts. T-Bibbs, you talking about you doing a lot of crying. We online now. Fuck for your information. Yeah, we online now. Where the fuck they at? You say they looking for us. We online. Where they at? Right, where they at, bro?
The link could get dropped.
Yeah, like what you talking about? You talking about, oh, we right here. If they looking for us, tell them come on.
Right.
What you want? What they want? Niggas scared. Niggas want to talk about, oh, we want you guys to come to our house. We want to fight y'all, but we want you to come to our house. Nah, nigga, if they want that smoke, tell them to bring their ass on. Ain't no motherfucker ducking nothing. Never have, never will.
Ray Sean, I appreciate you in that Cash App. Appreciate you. But yeah, go ahead, Money.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, man, listen. It's going to be a hell of a fight. It's going to be a competitive fight. Way better than that bullshit that happened on December the 10th, right? Way better than that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be well worth your money. Period. And, to the ones that want to try to discredit it, you know what I'm saying, it's self-hate. And you're not black. You know what I'm saying? You're not black and it's self-hate. You feel me? You're not black. So I like it, Keith. Like I said, we'll see if they get that thing finalized. And if that bitch happen in April, if we get Errol Spence, Keith Thurman, Gervonta Davis, and Ryan Garcia in April, come on now, man. You can't beat that with a motherfucking sledgehammer, bro.
Yeah, man. But people they don't have no more money.
Right, bro.
PBC don't got no money. They're going out of business. They don't even have fights coming in 2023. Y'all keep listening to that motherfucking Fred Hawthorne bullshit if y'all want to. They don't have no money. See, I told you guys. Fred Hawthorne told you guys. You're going to start listening to Fred, guys. Corny ass.
Every time something happened, them niggas told us. Oh, we told you guys. And, this and that and that. They ain't say shit about what's going on. Got them over there talking about PBC done. They bought up by another company that they ain't seen shit on it yet. They don't want boxing on Showtime no more. All this word ass shit that people talk about. Boxing is just a plaything for them and all word shit that they saying, brother. Just I'm saying, allow them motherfuckers to push that fake ass nerve that they trying to push, man. So it's just crazy, bro. But T Bibbs, you ain't typed in a minute. I guess you done ran off. You know what I'm saying? To my we crying. Go get your little minions and tell them to come on with it.
Yeah, man. Man, I can't wait for this one. Like I said, man, I'm excited about this fight. This is a fight that I've been wanting to see for years. It's a fight that I've been wanting to see. I still believe that this fight is going to look just like it did back, you know what I'm saying, when we first wanted to see it. It might even be better because now Keith Thurman, to me, Keith Thurman more dangerous now because he ain't got nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? Everybody already doubted him. Back then, Keith Thurman was on top. He was that guy. He had the straps, and he had a lot to lose. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's like, shit, I'm going here and I'm laying it all out. I already took an L to Manny Pacquiao. I'm laying it all on the table. And for years, he's had to hear, oh, he's afraid of Errol Spence. He ducked Errol Spence. And, you know what I'm saying, for the past 2 years or so, he been calling out Errol Spence. He been showing everybody he want that fight. So now we get to really see that he really did want the fight. And it's just up to him to prove that he ain't that he not washed up. You know what I'm saying? I think we're gonna see a hell of a fight.
Yeah, this is a fight, bro. Let's go up his level, Key. Like we understand when it comes to these caliber of fights, bro. These dudes is finna put in the hard work, right? To go out there, especially going against Errol Spence. But they gonna go out there and make sure they put in the best motherfucking performance that they can put on to not get embarrassed, bro. Even if they lose, they not going to get embarrassed, bro. If they can help it. Now, if Errol Spence go out there and just mop the floor with they motherfucking ass, it is what it is. But they going out there to put on the motherfucking a training camp that's gonna probably this might be the best training camp Keith Thurman ever put on because he know what's in store, bro.
He been training for a long time, money. He been in shape.
Yeah, so he know what's at stake fucking with Errol Spence, bro. And he know all the odds gonna be on him. He understand the magnitude of the fight. So when it's something that you really, really want, you gonna put in the hard work for it, bro. And I think Keith Thurman going out there and he gonna make sure he give us the best fight that he can possibly give us, right? Like I said, Errol Spence can go out there and be on motherfucking Super Saiyan mode and walk his ass down. But he gonna give us the best fight that he can possibly give us, to represent himself. So fuck what everybody else talking about, right? We ain't talking about no hating ass shit. We ain't talking about niggas who's coming there talking about, well, they said that Keith Thurman was a bum when he's fit to fight Bud Crawford. Who the fuck said he was a bum when he's fit to fight Bud Crawford? They never even offered that.
Bud Crawford show didn't take the fight.
Hey, I ain't even offered
that. And you know, right? You know that Keith Thurman is a threat, right? Because when he told Bud, look, let me get a fight in and we can fight in June. What Bud say? Nah, fight me right now. But he wanted that boy. He wanted Keith Thurman to fight him off a 3-year layoff. He wanted Keith Thurman to go in and fight him off a 3-year layoff. And Keith Thurman told Bud, let me get one fight in and we could fight. And Bud didn't want to fight him. when Keith Thurman got that fight in, he immediately called out Bud Crawford and said, "Hey, what's popping?" They was trying to get it set up. They was trying to have Bud, right? When these negotiations started, they was trying to have Bud and Keith Thurman fight. Because Keith Thurman already took a fight. And they said, okay, we can give Bud to Keith Thurman fight. And then if he get past Keith Thurman, we can set up the fight with him and Errol Spence. What that man say? Nope. Well, why no? You just want to fight Keith Thurman off a 3-year layoff, but you don't want to fight him once he get a tune-up in. Yeah. So we already see what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? We already see what it is. And
facts.
So I mean, I can't wait, dog. Like I said, this is no matter what people say, this is a dangerous fight for Errol Spence. It's a dangerous fight. You know what I'm talking about? It is what it is. But I feel that Errol Spence is going to stop him late, like I've always felt. Not because Keith Thurman is washed up, because I've always thought that Errol Spence was better than Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to see. Can he be the storyline for this fight is, can Errol Spence be the first one to stop Keith Thurman? Can Keith Thurman be the first one to outbox Errol Spence? Because we got Errol Spence, he aggressive, he coming forward, he a body snatcher, all of that shit. A motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, eyeball snatcher, rib breaker. But Keith Thurman, he the one that's gonna outbox your ass. Mm-hmm. And he can crack. So Errol Spence ain't just gonna walk through Keith Thurman shit like that. Because Keith Thurman can crack. And he's very dangerous early. So yeah, you know, man, I like this fight. And like I said, everybody that's shitting on the fight is gonna do everything they can to watch the fight.
Man, TB, no disrespect, bro. We're not gonna leave Keon motherfucking panel where we got how many people in the building, Keith?
351.
Don't say no more. We not leaving the fucking panel with 300 people to come somewhere with 4 motherfuckers in the chat. No disrespect, man. You got 4 people in the chat. You talking about come over there. Why the fuck are we gonna leave this popping ass channel to come over there with 4 people in city, bro? No disrespect. I fuck with you, my boy.
Why? Wait. I already talked to. I talked to Drico. I talked to T. Bibbs. I didn't talk to motherfucking Travion Crawford. And I didn't told him.
But y'all over there.
Stop it. Like, they already said they were down to come over here and do it, bro. Nah.
It's literally my hood is the 4. He literally got 4 motherfuckers here.
And you know, I mean, I'm just saying, bro. I don't really, you know, I ain't gonna clown on nobody channel and
this is not clowning. This is just being realistic. I'm not clowning.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm not.
But Keith,
like I said,
you see us live though, right? We are live. You talking about?
Yeah.
What the fuck is we leaving almost 400 people to go over there with 4 people, bro? That don't even make logical sense, my boy. Come on, man.
Yeah, like I said, if y'all want some smoke, we can get some smoke for sure. Y'all come right over here and get some smoke. You gonna have the panel. You gonna have your time to talk, and everybody else gonna shut the fuck up. And we gonna have our time to talk when everybody else when we gonna shut the fuck up. And that's just what it is, you know. So they know what it is. But I'm gonna holler at them, you know. I'm gonna holler at them today. But we can't do it tomorrow because once again, Brian Norman Jr. Is gonna be the guest in the building. And we gonna cook, but shit, we can do it on Wednesday for sure. They want a rematch, man. They lost all 12 rounds.
Man, we done whooped their ass so much, it's redundant, bro. They still want to debate. Y'all should like, God damn, bro.
They gonna get embarrassed. That's what's gonna happen.
Right.
They gonna get embarrassed.
Back up to the point to where I don't want to whip y'all ass unless y'all women out there now. Real.
Hey man, man, it looks like, man, boxing, man, we looking good for 2023, dog. You know, and Crawford, man, hey, Crawford looking bad because, like I told people on my video, dog, BLK Prime is not doing that again. They can lie all they want to and act like, oh man, it was a success. We did 125, 150,000. That's a lie. You know what I'm saying? With only 5,000 to 6,000 subscribers to the app still, right?
No promotion, Keith.
No promotion. You know what I'm talking about? But they did. But Crawford was able to do his best numbers yet on pay-per-view. Yeah, okay. You know what I'm saying? All right, if you want me to believe that. But it's looking bad for him because his back is up against the wall. He ain't gonna be able to fight another Rudy Poo. And if he do, who else gonna pay him to do it? I guarantee y'all that BLK Prime is not willing to lose all of that money to pay Terrence Crawford again. They're not finna do it again. Let's sit back and see if they do it again. Sit back and see if they give him another $6 million to fight another Rudy Poo. So he gonna have to fight somebody or give up that motherfucking strap. So you know what I'm saying? He made his little move. He made his little play. And we're going to see it's going to fuck him off in the long run. Because, see, all these other promoters is looking at that shit. You heard Lou DiBella said giving him that amount of money and overpaying him, you might as well go shoot yourself in the fucking head. You might as well shoot yourself in the head. You heard Eddie Hearn talk about, I'm not finna overpay him. I don't want nothing to do with him. Motherfucking, Richard Schaefer ain't gonna do it. Nope. Ain't nobody finna do it. It's no promoter out there that's willing to do that shit. They did that shit because they trying to get in the game and they think that, okay, Terrence Crawford's name is big. If we we'll get people eyes on us. That's cool, but it's not good for you in the long run because I guarantee you're not willing to do it again. You ain't willing to do it again. And ain't nobody paying attention to motherfucking Adrian Brunner and the Ivan Redcatch. I'm just keeping it 100.
Thanks, Keith.
So, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to. Like, his name was every promoter know, bro. The only fight for Terrence Crawford that they feel like they can generate some money off of was Errol Spence. They all knew that was the fight for him. Everybody that talked about it knew that Errol Spence was the fight for Terrence Crawford, and they knew they couldn't touch it, Keith, because they know there was a PBC situation. Like, we know we can't touch that shit. That's PBC. That's PBC, bro. And if we do fuck with Terrence Crawford, it's only going to be for that fight. So we're not going to give him no long-term contract and shit of that nature, right? So, like I say, the only person that he can go out there and get probably is Oscar De La Hoya because he got Virgil Ortiz over there. He might, if you want to give him that fight. But even with that, you still got fights coming up for Virgil Ortiz to fight. And who knows? Do we really want to put Virgil on with Crawford and fuck off Virgil? Because if you think Crawford can beat Virgil, so that was just cap. Because he said he's going to come out and expose Al Heyman to help Terrence Crawford out. And you ain't see shit from Oscar De La Hoya exposing Al Heyman. So it's like, he got that shit. And now I hope that don't go to his head. Because, you know, like you said, these promoters ain't for the fuck themselves. They've been in the boxing game. They know the business. They know what it is. Whoever advised motherfucking BLK Prime to do that shit and think they're going to be a success, right? Fuck them over.
Man, I just thought of something, Money. I know who Dundada is, dog.
Who?
I know. I can't think of his name, right? But when I used to be on Facebook in all the boxing groups, right? It was this Mexican cat. I wish I knew. That's who Dundada is. I know that's Dundada now. That's why he don't want to come on camera. It's this Mexican cat, right? Hispanic dude. And I can't think of it. Fuck, man. I gotta go on the account, right? Because I know he's still on there. And he was always hating on the PBC. He was pro Top Rank. You know what I'm saying? He was pro Terrence Crawford. And I know who he is, dog. I just can't think of his name right now. I'm gonna get it, right? And that's him. I guarantee you that's him. Because Dundada for years, he say the same exact thing that dude was saying. I know that's him. That's why he don't want to get on camera and do no debate. I know who. I caught your ass. I know who he is. Watch. I got him. I'm gonna come up. Watch. I'm gonna find it. I just can't think of his name off the top of my head, but that's Dundada. I know it's him.
Facts. So I think 2023 gonna be a hell of a year for boxing, man. Things panning how it's supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how they go. We'll see how they go. But we not gonna. I ain't gonna put. I don't know. Let me just say this. I left the hype of boxing, bro. Right when I was younger, you can say a motherfucking fight, and I go put down some shit, and that motherfucker don't come to fruition, and I still be pushing forward. You know what I'm saying? So we get caught up in the hype. Oh, they said this, or they like. I left the hype of boxing where I love boxing, but I'm more wise now to say, okay, I wait to see till the contract gets signed. Cool, right? Or if it look like it's online of happening, we see it, and it's like, okay, he did what he had to do. He did what he had to do. All right, it look like it's gonna happen. Cool, I rock with it. But the hype of boxing, I fell out of, and I think a lot of people get caught up in the hype of certain fights, and when it don't happen, they get pissed off. You know what I'm saying? So we'll just see how it turned out. But I do think 2023, the way it's looking and the way it's shaping up, I think it's still gonna be a hell of a year of boxing. I hate what happened to Jamel Charlo because that was the big one that was gonna start us off. You know what I'm saying? We know we got motherfucking Plant and Benavidez. So it's a lot of shit that's still gonna go down, bro. There's a lot of shit that's still gonna go down. So we'll just see how they're paying out. We'll see how they're paying out.
Yeah, man. I can't wait. Man. 2023 looking real good. You know what I'm saying? Then it's gonna get real ugly for hating ass niggas like Fred Hawthorne. Real talk. It's gonna get real ugly for hating ass niggas like Fred Hawthorne.
We tore his ass up last time the Reggie Warren show, bro. I was on ready shit for a nice little minute, bro. I'm talking.
I gotta go see that shit, man. I gotta go see that shit.
I got a video before it's corny ass. That it was, Nick J. Queen. That it was.
Yeah, all right, Dun Dada. Like I said, get on one of these panels and prove me wrong. Then get on one of these panels and prove me wrong. Hold on, money. Let me catch this door real quick.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, prove it wrong. Yeah, Fred hating on the black community, but I ain't never did shit for the black community, right? That's why I can't respect him. He want to hate on the black community because he can't relate to the black community. You feel me? Because he can't handle a beautiful, strong black woman like Nick J, or another beautiful, strong black woman because they'll run over his ass because they'll catch him and all that bullshit he talking about. You can't come talk to certain black people, bro, like you really care and you really don't for real. Like, you go catch your motherfucking ass. Period. You talk a whole lot of bullshit about how to move the community forward and this, that, and the third, but you want to shit on every move that a black man make. You want to hate on every young black man that got money, and if a black man want to go buy a motherfucking $100,000 chain and he's a fucking millionaire, well, guess what? He's liable to do that, nigga, because that's his money. He worked his ass off for it. Doesn't mean he ain't got investments in the motherfucking in his back pocket, right? Lil Baby got so many fucking investments, it's crazy. Lil Baby got investments with fucking Tom Brady. So it's like, you don't know what these dudes doing with their money or what. You just making assumptions and assuming shit and just hating because, you can't relate, bro. You can't relate. You a square ass motherfucker that grew up.
It's a corny ass coon. That's what the fuck he is.
Yeah, you a square ass motherfucker that grew up and probably got kicked up your ass all around town and getting smacked in your back of your motherfucking head that made you despise black people because you ain't know how to fight back for your motherfucking self. That's all that was. So clown ass up out of here.
Real talk, man. That dude is, man. Like I said, man, he make me sick to my stomach every time I hear him open his fucking mouth. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Enough about that clown ass dude.
George Chaz the fuck up out of here, somebody.
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck he is. Get your ass up out of here. But yeah, money, man. Great, like I said, great news, great show. We ain't here for a long time, you know what I'm saying? We in and out. But man, let them know what you got going on. Like I said, once again, join me tomorrow. We will have Brian Norman Jr. in the building. He will be making his debut this weekend on Top Rank. Man, what you got going on tonight, money?
Tonight, man, I got a little open panel going on tonight. We're going to talk about Errol Spence, Keith Thurman situation. We're going to talk about Tank. And, I'm going to have Lori Reed on tonight. I'm going to have her on. I think Stephen Pope supposed to be jumping on as well, though. But we're going to talk about the little situation with Gary Russell hating on Tank, and Gary Russell trying to get Lori, to say that, Tank, he'll beat Tank ass and shit like that. A lot of people thought Lori switched up on Tank, but she didn't. She actually told Gary Russell that Tank could beat him, but they didn't catch that. A lot of people saying she said that Gary Russell would beat Tank, but she didn't say that. She said her baby would win, and she was talking about Tank. And so we go clean that up, and just talk a little boxing. So y'all join us.
I fuck with Gary Russell heavy. I fuck with both fighters, so I you know what I'm saying, that's money take. But I fuck with the Russells heavy. You know what I'm saying? They real live.
Gary hate on Tank too goddamn much though.
I don't think it's hating no Tank. I think that Gary Russell just, he want to fight. That's his way of trying to get a fight with Tank. I think he really been wanting to fight Gervonta Davis. I think that's a huge fight in the DMV area. He just want to fight.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with wanting to fight. I respect that like a motherfucker, but I know hate when I see hate. And that nigga hating on Tank like a motherfucker. Tank came to your city, sold that motherfucker out, brought all the stars out, and the shit that he was saying sitting in the front row, shouty, man, like give a man some credit for something, nigga. But we gonna talk tonight on that shit though. We gonna talk about it.
Yeah. But like I said, make sure that y'all go to Money Brown TV tonight. He's gonna be cooking up over there. Like I said, I will be over there. Also, and G5 Gay, what's happening with? I see you in the building. I see you in the building.
G5 was one down, G5.
And like I said, man, I appreciate everybody for coming through. Great show. Hit the like button if you just came in the building and you ain't hit the like button before we get up out of here. And y'all already know how I do. You know what I'm saying? We will be back tomorrow with Brian Norman Jr. There you go, talking that boxing again. And we gone, y'all. Appreciate y'all.
No doubt.